Guys, I love Invincible, and not in a sexual way. But to me, it's arguably one of the best shows on TV right now. Finally, we got a realistic superhero situation where not everyone makes it out alive. I don't know how many of these movies we have to have where cities get absolutely destroyed and people just walk away with some soot on their face and just a couple of scratches and bruises. Like, people are gonna fucking die. This show is raw, it's real, it's just ultimately like everything you would expect from what would happen if superheroes lived amongst us. You get all these PG-13 villains that are just like, shoot, and darn it, I'll get them next time, like a bad episode of Scooby-Doo. I like the show so much that I want to be just like the heroes in Invincible. So first, I'm going to make an Invincible themed cocktail. And then we're going to watch some Invincible, and for every character that dies, we're going to do something physical. Haven't quite figured out what yet, but we'll figure it out. Let's make the drink first. All right, if we're going to go ahead and we're going to make an Invincible cocktail, we got to start off with something very bold, very strong. Obviously, there's no doubt about it because these characters are fucking literally superhuman. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start this off with 2 ounces of bourbon. So earlier I mentioned that the show is just not very sunshine and rainbows all the time. So I figured we need something kind of dark, just something black. And for that, we're going to go with some blackberry liqueur. We're going to go half an ounce of that. Anyone who's watched my last couple of videos, you've probably seen that I like my blackberry liqueur. I was just straight up thinking blood next for all the gore and all the violence that's in this show. So for that, we're just going to pour some of our cherry juice into our little jigger here. And we're going to go half an ounce of that. Thought half an ounce of lemon juice would be pretty appropriate. I feel like in this last season, it's definitely hitting Mark Grace and that like the burden of being a superhero and all the villains coming to Earth to try and fuck him up is ruining everyone else's life. So there's just a bitterness about, you know, saving people's lives, but also being the reason that they're all dying. And then just to give it a little bit of complexity here, we're going to go half an ounce of maple syrup. This show, honestly, when I first started watching it, I did not think it was going to be as complex as it is. I thought it was going to be another big, dumb superhero movie. But, man, there's a lot of feelings and a lot of thought that goes into this show. Bitters. Now, I did not pour this drink all the way to the top because we're going to top it with some ginger beer. This looks more like it would be an Omni-Man cocktail, so we're going to go ahead and call this the Omni-Man Martini. That is amazing. That is the shit right there. It's a little sweet. Honestly, I get just a hint of that maple syrup. It's actually very nice, and it's not too overpowering. And the ginger beer, which I always have told people, I feel like it's kind of a cheat code when it comes to cocktails because you can kind of just pour it in and mask over everything. It's there, but it does not take over the cocktail. So it's actually really nice. So I've had a little bit of time to think about this challenge. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to watch the last episode of season 3. And every time someone dies, and you know someone's going to die, we're going to take a sip. But also, because I want to be more like the superheroes, I'm going to do a push-up every single time someone dies. Do we think I'll quit drinking or I'll quit doing push-ups first? All right, so if you're not all caught up, some spoilers are about to happen here. So at the end of episode 7, the big badass Conquest shows up, and him and Mark are about to just have it out, and it reminds me of the end of season 1 when him and his dad had it out. So that's why I know there's going to be quite a few deaths here. How many? You'd have a way to keep track of this shit. Deaths. All right, fighting has begun. So they just go right into it. So far, we are 2 minutes in. I have not had a drink or do a push-up yet. Oh, bad shit's happening now. Oh, that whole apartment building crashed. And I assume there are dead people, but 7 minutes in, I'm a little worried that I have not drank or done one push-up yet, so maybe there aren't going to be that many deaths. Courtesy drink. What's wild is there's just so many people standing on the street, too, while these 2 superhumans are just kicking the shit out of each other. There we go. You don't fall 40 stories and survive. 1. This training shit going. So there was another person laying dead on the ground there, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to count that as 2. 2. All right. Oh, he just spit out all of his teeth. Oh my god. Oh, hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He just ran through like 19 people. What in the actual fuck? They were moving so fast, just everyone on the beach died. I don't know how I'm gonna count that. We gotta do an official slow-mo replay here. Okay, if I pause before it gets to them all dying, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's 17 people on the beach that you can see clear as day. I have to assume they're all dead. Bam! Just cuts them. Just cuts them to ribbons with how fast they're moving. I mean that's a drink finisher. Oh my god. Hopefully the crowd agrees with me that 17 is a fair number. 17 push-ups? Jesus. All right, here we go. Count me down. Jesus. It's funny because I was literally just thinking to myself, you know what, maybe this was a stupid challenge because like 2 people have died and we're about a quarter of the way in this, and then that bullshit happens, and now we're 20 push-ups deep. All right, good challenge. So far, we're seeing there's roughly about 19 deaths. Like and that's not even including the probable deaths in those buildings. So, all right, let's continue on. What? No, what the fuck? Oh my god, he just did it again. I just caught my breath, and you just cut through at least 12 more people. I don't know how I'm gonna count those people. What the fuck? I just got comfortable again. Oh my god, this one's gonna be harder to count than the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm gonna say 18. God damn it. I know that little boy only got his arm chopped off, but there's no doctors nearby. He's probably not gonna make it. So we're gonna call it a clean 18. You guys go back and you watch the footage and you tell me if 18 is a fair number for that scene. But good God, I just made this. I finished. Yeah, I that was fair. I think 18. It's all right. Let's do our push-ups. Not a bad number until you're at like 11 and you think, wow, there's 7 more of these. All right. Well, I guess we're fully into this battle with, good God, 30 minutes left. Oh, Mark's leg. Oh my God, he just punched Eve's face clean off. No. Oh my God, please say she's not. No. Oh. Oh, she's dead. She's got to be dead. She looks like a pinata that was stuffed with firecrackers. Like that. Okay, one very sad one for Eve. Oh my sweet Jesus, she's alive. I fucking knew it. We're gonna take a victory drink for that one because God, she's such a good character, and there's no reason to kill her off yet. Let's. Oh. Okay, well, he's definitely dead. Just headbutted his face into a pile of hamburger meat. One drink. Push up. Oof. All right, so that's the end of the episode. That was wild. There was like nothing, and then everyone died, and then there was nothing again. So it was just like a big old bell curve. I drank for 39 deaths, but then Eve wasn't actually dead, and it doesn't even look like Conquest is actually dead. So like, I don't know. I should get 2 of those back, but I don't know how I'm gonna do that. So instead, I'm just gonna go the other way and finish this drink off. Holy shit, though! What a great episode. That was one of the best monologues I have seen and or heard in so goddamn long. That was intense the whole way through. I love this show. I'm wondering how much better it can get. Honestly, I think that the voice acting is some of the best we've ever seen, and season 4 has got to be hopefully coming here soon. So let's go ahead and let's make just 10 seasons of Invincible and just make this the best show that was ever made. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the take. Until next time, see you later.